Joining us now, surveillance Dow Jones Industrial Average Correspondent, John Ferro. You texted me last night, and I fell off my chair.
I knew you'd want to talk about it.
I was just like Paul. Wait a minute, Amazon's not in the Dow?
Only the most disruptive retailers,
Yes.
Walmart, the last 20 years or so, wasn't in there.
I've interviewed these people before. It's a new world. I'm thunderstruck how slow they are in adapting to the new world.
It's not just the composition of this index, it's how these stocks are weighted.
Right.
I'm not signed in.
I looked at the
Bloomberg
math,
right now,
it's
but
terrible.
I remember the numbers off the top of my head. I think United Health is the number one weighting,
Yes.
close to 9% of the Dow. Take a look at what Apple is.
I know.
Apple's at about 3%. So United Health has 3x the weighting on the Dow than a company with 5 to 6 times the market cap of it. Can you make sense of that?
And its pricing as well. I mean, United Healthcare is at $500 a share. And basically what the Dow people, S&P Global, are saying is if you don't split, our index is more distorted.
So, Tom, I think there's about 3 problems. I could probably list a ton more with the Dow.
It's radio. We don't have time for 3
The
problems.
composition is 1. The weightings is another. It's not a market cap weighted index. We all know that. And 3, I think passive flows are a big, big part of why I don't talk about the Dow anymore. I understand
Somebody
and
mentioned that
respect
today, Paul.
the history of the Dow. I understand and respect it. I know for a lot of people it's what they want to hear. They want to hear TK say the Dow is up or down 20, 50 points, whatever that means.
It's comforting.
I called it earlier this morning, Tom, Boomer Radio. This is what I think about the Dow. The
He's
Dow,
looking at
to
us.
me, is a weather forecast for a town nobody lives in anymore.
We
Man,
heard that
that
this
hurts.
morning. We heard that from Index Fund.
It's
Somebody
a weather
just, Michael Green.
forecast for a town nobody lives in anymore. And this brings up point 3, passive flows. It's all to the S&P 500. It's not to the Dow. So when you're listening to a program like
Right.
this and you hear TK go, the Dow is up by 50 points, what does that actually mean to you if you're not invested in it? It doesn't really mean much at all.
How about
I got to get this in. I mean, because we got to get to Joe Matthew. He's having a tantrum over there because he's not getting airtime. And the answer here is over at S&P Global, when they're sitting there asleep trying to amend the Dow, this is how they're thinking.
Halfback passes
Here we
to the
go.
center. Back to the wing. Back to the center. Center holds it.
Why do I still
Holds it.
appear on this program if you're going to do this to me every single
You're
time?
agreement. It's on
Back to
page
wing.
42.
Back to center. Center holds it.
There
Holds
we
it.
go. There they are
Holds it.
restructuring the Dow. When did they get rid of Cisco and Intel, Paul?
Right.
Paul, no, you're better at this
Well,
than
I'm just
we are.
looking at the
Frank.
I'm at the weightings. They're just slow.
They're
I guess
under
they're just
1%.
slow. But
Can we talk about China briefly and less of the Dow?
Yeah, 30
Come on.
seconds, China.
We need to talk about this. China is effectively, based on our reporting, banning net selling of stocks
Yeah.
in the first 30 minutes of trading and the last 30 minutes of
Falling
trading.
apart.
I think this is one of the biggest stories on the planet right now. The fact that the world's second largest economy is struggling to put a floor under its market, is unwilling to address the causes of the problems they've got, and keeps going after the symptoms, which is
Yeah.
international market. Tom, FDI has collapsed into China. Absolutely collapsed. You've
Yeah,
talked
I
about
saw
it a
the
million
chart
times.
yesterday.
There are investors abroad that now consider it uninvestable, and their latest moves
Right.
overnight, according to our reporting, I find just
Okay.
absolutely remarkable.
Tell your people we'd love to have you back again. We need to talk seriously about Christian Horner. I mean, the Formula One
yeah, it's
season.
not great, eh?
It's just blown up.
They need to sort that out and sort
They
that out
need-
fast.
John Farrow, thank you so much.
TK is going to
NASCAR.
see it. Just for the
Yeah,
record,
it's good.
everyone keeps asking, where's Tom, where's Tom? He won't wake up in time
No.
to do
No,
surveillance.
he's
No,
got the
I
new
won't.
schedule.
I'm sliding in at
Just won't wake up in
6:55.